Hello guys, welcome to today's session in Concept, and today I'll be sharing some golden rules with you that can help you in your intraday trading, right? Now before that, if you're new to the video, you can go in the description. There is a link below. With the help of that, you can download and install the web application of Concept. After successful registration, you will get some free 25 tools here that you can use for your trading journey. Right now in the learn section we have video library. So in video library we have a pool of videos, multiple videos based on various pro plus tools and strategies, so you can also go through them. Okay, they are available in multiple languages, for example English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi and Tamil, so you can choose your preference as well. Right now, any point of time, if you are having any kinds of doubts or query, so you can go in the profile section, and here in the support you will find our contact number and email ID, so you can contact us and we will be there to sort your queries out. Right now, let's get back to today's topic, that is the golden rules for your intraday trading. Right, so I'll be sharing some strategies with you, I'll be sharing some rules with you that you have to apply while you are trading. Right, so let's get back to today's session, and that is the rules and strategies for your intraday trading. Okay. Okay, now first we will divide the market in three chapters. Okay, the first one is the pre-market. The first one is the pre-market. Then we are, for example, you can say in market. Okay, when you are in the market session, for example, 9:15 to 3:30. Okay, it is before 9:15. Right, and then the third one is after. Then the third one is after 3:30 p.m. Okay, so we have divided the day in three chapters, that is the pre-market, then in market, and after post-market, that is right. Now for example, you are currently in this situation, you the market has not started yet, right? So at that time you have to follow two or three rules. That is, first one, you will analyze the pre-market. Okay, now in pre-market there can be, first one, global market. Right, global market. Now when I'm talking about global market, right, so you can analyze first of all the commodities market as well. Okay, because the commodities market, they also play a major role in your derivatives and option, right? So that is the first thing. Then you can also go with the Dow Jones, right? Then Dow Jones, and then the Asian markets also. Okay, so Asian markets also. Okay, so for example, in today's the Dow Jones is in positive, it is giving a bullish indication, so that will somehow impact your intraday as well, right? So you can see a gap up opening in the market, right? So you have to analyze those, and you can make a perception of the market on based of those global market. Right, similarly, if you are going for the commodities, so if there will be a rise in the crude, for example, if there will be a rise in crude oil prices, okay, so that will also impact our sectors, for example FMCG sector, that is the consumption sector. Okay, so it will also impact them, and it will impact them positively. Right, so that is how you can analyze the intraday market and the sectors which will be bullish in today's intraday market, and you can go and select the stocks from them as well. Right, so that is your pre-market. Then the third thing that comes here, okay, in pre-market, that is your gift nifty. Okay, gift nifty. Okay, now gift nifty, it is a derivative market. Okay, so you can also analyze it. It will give you a brief idea how the nifty index nifty will behave in the today's trading session, right? So if it is in positive, so you can also go with the positive sign, but for that you also have to see a built up of the market as well. Right, so that is one of the thing. Then the India VIX also. Right, now India VIX is a volatility index, you can say. Right, volatility index. Okay, so it will give you a brief idea of the next 30 days trading session, like how the market will behave in that coming 30 sessions. Okay, so now if your India VIX is around 35 or 30, so that can show you there will be a good volatility in the market. If it is below 12, so that means there will not be that much movement in the upcoming sessions. Right, so that will give you an idea about the volatility of the market. Right, so it will give you idea about the bullish or bearish movement, that is a gift nifty, Asians market, commodities, and India VIX will tell you about the volatility of the market. Right, so you can go through all of these in your pre-market when you are making your strategies. Right, then there is one more thing that you have to see. Okay, that you have to see. Okay, For example, the strategy you are going to apply in today's market. Now you have got all the scenarios, like if the market can be bearish or bullish. You also got to know about like how much volatility will be in the market. So now you have to work for your strategies, right? These strategies can vary for your long positions. Okay, if you think like the market is in bullish direction, right? Now in bullish direction, if you think like there will be a good volatility, the India VIX is also about 30 34. Okay, and at the same time the IV is also high, right? The IV is also 40 to 50, right? At the time, what you can do, you can go for the long position, and in the long position you can also go with the naked call or naked put, I can say, right? Or you can make a debit strategy, net debit strategies you can make, in which you will buy a ITM or ATM call options, or you can hedge it with the OTM strike prices, right? So that is what you can do if there is a long positions, right? If the market is in short side, at the time you can make the strategy that will be a net credit strategy. Okay, net credit strategy, in which you will be going for the OTM strike prices, as well as you will go for the selling side, because at that time there will be not that much momentum in the market. So there must be theta. I hope you all know about the theta. So theta is a option Greek. Okay, theta is a option Greek, and it will show you like how much your premium will decay with the time. Okay, till expiry. So for example, your expiry is 5 days. After 5 days your expiry, okay, after 5 days, 5 days are remaining for your expiry. So it will show you for every day how much premium will decay, right? So theta should be in your favor. So that is why you should make a net credit strategy whenever the market is in short position, right? So these are all the things that you have to make pre-market, right? You can make it at night also, you can make it before 9:15 also, right? Now out of all this, you have to make your strategies, like for which strategy you are going to go with in today's intraday market, right? So that is all the thing that you have to do in pre-market. Now when I come in the in market, so let me zoom out it a little bit. Okay, and let me remove this one. I hope it is visible to you all. Okay, now I'm talking about in market. When you are in the market and you are going to take a trade, so for that, just make your support and resistance. Okay, that is the first thing that you have to do in the market. Just mark all the important levels. Okay, for example, you are trading in Nifty, or you are trading in Bank Nifty, or in any other stocks, right? Any other stocks. Okay, make your levels clear, right? So you should mark your strong levels. You should mark your strong levels. Okay, strong levels. How you can mark these strong levels? For example, right now I'm opening Quantsap application. In Quantsap application, I have track option, and then I'll go to the open interest, right now I'm analyzing. You can see here the Reliance stock. Okay, now in Reliance stock, I can see right now the future price is 2,975, and I can clearly see there is a very major, you can see the green bar here. So the green bar is your resistance level, in which there are call sellers are sitting, right? And the red line is your support, you can say, where there is a put sellers are sitting, right? So if there is a long green bar, it means there is a very strong resistance when my market will go from 2,975 to 3,000. So I can say at the 3,000 there is a very strong level, right? After that, I can see at this level 3,100. After 3,000 I can get a good resistance at 3,100, right? So this can be also my very good resistance, so I have to take care of that, right? Similarly, you also have to see the OI change, the change that has been done in your levels. So for example, I can see there is a blank level. It means some people, some traders, some writers, you can say, they are taking exit from this level. So it means if your market will go near to 3,000, so there are chances that it will break. So you just have to wait and wait for a good volume that will break this resistance, right? So always mark your support and resistance level. These are very crucial levels for you, because if this level will be break, if this level will get break, okay, then you will get a good momentum of 100 points. You can get a good momentum of 100 points in your intraday trading, right? Now, the next thing is that when you will go in the analyze section in charts order trade, right? So for example, I have analyzed there is a good resistance at 3000 level. So I can also see from the chart, if I'll make a resistance here, let me make a resistance here at 3000. So approximately it is my level of 3000. Just a second. Okay, so I can see this is my level of 3000. Okay, so I can also see this is the level where my market rejected this price. Okay, so I can see this. My open interest also gave me a level of 3000. Okay, and also 3000 there was a very good resistance at the here also, and you can say then this was the level. Okay, this was 2000 995. So it is also approximately 3000 to 290 2995. So I can make this zone as my major resistance level or zone, you can say, from where my market can face a resistance. Now at any point of time, if my market will go here, so I'll expect a breakout if my market will close above it and it sustains above it, and if there will be a negative, if there will be a negative candle, for example, their price got rejected, okay, then I can confirm it with other indicators also, right? Now the question is, which indicator should we use for the confirmation, right? So you can use RSI, you can use MACD, you can use any indicator that you like, but there should be that should be back tested before. ठीक है, आपको उसको back test करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, कौन से टाइम फ्रेम में काम करता है, at which condition it is working for you, so always apply that. Right, so you should always confirm this signal with your preferable indicator that you have back tested in meantime. Okay, so that was the thing. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to do in the in market when you are in the market. So always mark your support and resistance in major levels, right? Or usi pe you will take the entry, otherwise you will not, right? If your market is not at the major level, so you will not take the entry, otherwise your market will move in a sideways direction and there are chances that the premium will decay, because you are trading in intraday market and you have to conclude the trade before 3:30 p.m. right? So that was the thing. You have a opportunity, you have a advantage that you don't have to care about the gap up and gap down of the market, right? But there is a disadvantage also that you have to conclude your trade before 3:30. So make sure whatever trade or whatever strike price you are going for, your market should close above that, right? So that is the thing you have to take care of, right? So that was in market how you have to make your levels. Okay, now there is a second thing, just a second. Okay, then there is a second thing that you also have to apply when you are in the market. Just make sure your stop loss and your target, it should be fixed. Okay, your stop loss and target, it should be fixed, and the number of trades you have to take, number of trades, it should also be fixed. Okay, for example, I'm trading with any capital, okay, and I have marked like my stop loss will be only of 1%, right, and my target will be of 2%, you can say. So I'm taking a ratio of 1:2, right? So every trade, if I'll take one trade or two trade or three trade, it doesn't matter if I'm getting profit in them or loss in them, but I'll always maintain this risk reward ratio, that is 1% stop loss and 2% target, right? I'll always apply this stop loss and this target, right? Now also about the number of trades. Okay, if you are trading in a market, so there should be a definite number of trades that you will take, otherwise that will be included in your over trading. For example, suppose if you are going to take 3 trades, okay, it doesn't matter if you are getting loss in 1, 2 or 3. Okay, after 3 trades you should always close your systems, then there will be no more trading, right? Now what is the reason behind that? I'll show you. For example, just a second. Okay, so for example, you are taking 3 trades, okay, with the risk reward ratio of 1:2. Okay, 1:2. Now for the first trade, you took a risk reward ratio of 1:2 and there is a loss in the market. You got a loss in the market. So you got a loss of 1 rupee. Okay, because why? You are taking a risk reward ratio of 1:2. So whenever there will be a profit, it will be of 2 and loss will be of 1. So you got a loss of, it is profit and loss. Okay, so you got a loss of ₹1 here. Okay, then in your second trade again you got a SL hit, and then again you got a loss of 1 rupee, right? Then again in the third trade also you got a stop loss hit, and again you got a loss of 1 rupee. Now you got 3 trades, and in 3 trades you got a stop loss hit, right? Now if you will go for the fourth trade also, and if you got a profit here of 2 rupees, still you will be in loss, because right now the overall loss is rupees 3. Okay, if you are getting profit here, so still you will be in a 1 rupee loss, right? So that is how I have, yeah, you can also make a definite number, like I'll only take 3 trades. Okay, if there will be stop loss in 3 trades, then I'll not trade that day, right? Because the market varies. Sometimes it can be your favor, sometimes it cannot be. It doesn't matter how much a strong strategy that you make, right? So you should always consider these numbers and fix them in your mind, right? Now then there is a last thing that comes here, that is the post market. What you have to do when you are trading after 3:30 p.m. the market is closed now. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to analyze your profit and losses. Okay, so what you can do for this, you can make a general for that. Okay, general for that. Okay, where you will note down like how much profit you got, okay, how much losses you got, okay, and along with that what type of strategy was that which gave you this profit, and what was the strategy you were following when you got a loss. Okay, you can also note the time frame also, you can also note down the market volatility, right? So it will give you an idea, like this strategy that provided you profit, it is working in that volatility, it was working in that time frame, so you can go with that whenever that condition will be fulfilled again. Okay, and you can also analyze, like when you are getting lost, what type of strategy you used, what type of volatility was at that time. Okay, so it will give you an idea at what time you have to ignore the trades, right? So that was the thing that you can analyze after market. Right now there is one more thing, if you guys are trading in stocks also, so there is one more major thing that you have to apply, that is for the screeners. Okay, screeners, or you can say scanner. Okay, scanner. Now scanner is the thing that will provide you some stocks that are doing good in the market in intraday. So for example, you are going with a built up strategy, right? For example, whenever there will be a long built up in some stocks, I'll go for the buying. Now the question remains, how you will get those stocks, which, because there are so many stocks, like 185 future and option stocks. So how you can select those stocks, right? So for that you need a very good scanner that can help you. Okay, so for example, in concept application, we have in track section, we have triggers, right? So in triggers, it will give you an overall idea of the built up. I hope you guys know about the built up, we have covered it in many videos, right? So you can go and check them also, right? Now in triggers, we can see here there is a change in OI, then OI, call difference, strike price, right? So it will give you an overall idea on the basis of built up, that is the relationship between open interest and price, right? So if I'll give you an idea here, so right now I'm clicking here on the change in OI. So right now I can see in the Tata Communication, the change in OI is 45.75% in the call side, right? Call side, if I'm talking about the call side OI, it means call writers. So if there is a negative change, it means the writers are taking exit from call writing, right? So it means the market can go above in Tata Communication, right? Also, I can see here there is a change, negative change in put side also. Okay, so there is a change in both sides. So I'm not getting a proper idea of the market where it can go. Okay, so I'll leave this one, right? Now, if I'll see this one, for example, this stock is ICICIGI. Okay, so in which I can see there is a positive change in put OI. It means the put writers are strong. They want market to go in the negative direction, right? So I'm getting a good reading here of 18.04. At the same time, I can see here in this stock there is a negative change in the OI of call writers, right? So that is means, okay, this stock is suitable for me. Okay, I can check like if it has given a breakout or not, and then I can initiate my trade in this particular stock, right? So the main concept was that you should need a good scanner that will sort the stocks out for you when you are trading in intraday, right? If you are trading in positional trading, so you have all the night or many days to sort your stocks out. Okay, you can go for the fundamentals also, right? But when you are doing the intraday, you have a limited time in which you have to select your stocks. So make sure you got a good screener for you. Okay, so here we have trigger that can help you for finding your stocks as well, right? So guys, this was all the things like what you can do in the pre-market. Then in the market, when you're in the market, what are the things that you have to apply? Okay, and then after post market, okay, what are the things that you have to do in your post market? Okay, if we will combine all these three chapters or stages, okay, very accurately, and as I have told you, it will give you a very fruitful result in your intraday tradings, whatever you are doing. Okay, if you are doing with the scalping, if you are going for the for 2 or 3 hours holding period, so it doesn't matter, but it will give you a very fruitful result, राइट? सो आई होप गाइज आपके लिए काफी इंफॉर्मेटिव ये सेशन रहा होगा, ठीक है? अगर कुछ चीज समझ नहीं आया, यू कैन रिवाइंड द वीडियो ऑल्सो, यू कैन प्ले इट अगेन, एंड आपके काफी जो डाउट्स हैं वो क्लियर हो जाएंगे, ठीक है? इन केस कोई भी डाउट रहता है, यू कैन कमेंट अस डाउन ऑल्सो। वीडियो पसंद आएगा, यू कैन लाइक इट। अगर आप चैनल में नए हैं, सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हो, एंड थैंक यू सो मच। दिस इज योर ट्रेनर अंकित सिंह रावत। हैव अ वेरी गुड डे गाइज।